thinking, since we're under a bit of a time crunch, we could do a split rehearsal. You rehearse one song with one part of the cast, and then I rehearse a different song with another.
Raven.
It's Robin, sir.
If I wanted good ideas, I would have come up with them myself.
Well, yes, sir, but I was only thinking.
But don't. Okay. If I wanted you to think, I wouldn't have made you assistant director.
Hey there, Mr. Davies!
Hello. Who are you?
Me? Well, I'm Carly Keene. I'm here for my audition.
Here's Carly's headshot and resume. She's been in dozens of shows. Just dozens.
Sorry.
I'm not done. I also have a letter of recommendation from her vocal coach, this photo album with a few of her greatest media clippings, a thumb drive with her best dance performances, and her first baby tooth. Ew.
I thought you were getting the Twizzlers.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I've got to be in your show, Mr. Davies. I've just got to.
Sorry, kid, but the auditions are over. I've already cast it.
But that's not fair. You haven't given my Carly a chance.
Who's playing the scrappy young orphan who brings joy to every heart with a smile and a song?
There is no scrappy young orphan.
Is there a scrappy old orphan?
Mr. Davies, you are missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime. If you don't put my Carly in your show, she's going to be a star.
Okay, look, lady, I'm sure your kid's really talented, but I don't have room in my cast. All of the characters are adults.
That is not a problem. My Carly here can play any age from 3 months.
Goo goo gaga.
To 93.
Now, where did I put my reading glasses?
A star, I tell you. A huge star.
You've heard of a triple threat? Well, I'm a quadruple threat. I can sing, dance, act, and play the kazoo. Heck, 2 kazoos for a quintuple threat.
Stop! All right, look, give me your name and number and I'll tell you the next time I do a kid's show.
Oh, but it has to be this show, Mr. Davies. My childhood is slipping away as we speak.
Why don't you sing him your audition song, Carly? Show him what you've really got.
All right, this is a little ditty called Tomorrow from the musical Annie.
No!
What's the matter?
You got the part, just please don't sing that song! Never, never, ever!
Gee, thanks, Mr. Davies.
I knew you'd get a part in this show, Carly. I just knew it.
What character do I play?
Oh, character.
Yes, if I'm in the cast, I must be playing a character.
Character, right. Do you remember the story of The Little Mermaid?
Of course. She gave up her voice for love.
Well, that's you, except you're not a mermaid and you're not in love.
Huh?
You're a sea urchin. Yes, a scrappy young sea urchin who brings joy to every heart with her silence.
And a smile.
If you have to.
That part sounds perfect for you, Carly.
When do I see the script?
Script. Well, there is no script. This is more of a devised theater piece.
Devised theater piece.
It's all about improvisation and acting from the heart. It's the latest thing.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, believe me, it is.
Come on, Mom. Let's go rehearse backstage. I'm starting to feel like a sea urchin already.
And if you see a door with a star on it, it's not yours! Isaac, Riley, Frankie, am I happy to see you guys? You ready to get started on the show?
Sure thing, man. What kind of costumes are you gonna need?
That depends. How fast can you make them?
If I start on the sketches tonight, have my team work overtime, I can get you a full set of historically accurate costumes in 4 weeks.
What could I get in, say, an hour?
Oh, I can give you this beanie.
I need 6 miners' hats.
With like the headlamp and everything?
Yeah, but they don't have to look authentic. I mean, heck, they don't even have to look good. They just have to stay on the actors' heads.
6 minus hats and 3 pencil glue. Got it. Keep it.
Why do you need them in an hour?
Because they're demolishing the building tomorrow. The show's been moved to today.
That does not leave much time to build sets.
Nope. Well, what do you have in your truck?
A 3-foot mound of empty Taco Bell wrappers and a half bottle of Tums.
Okay, then. We'll have to use what's here.
Here, there's nothing here but some old crates.
And that's what we'll use.
How are we going to do that?
When the going gets tough, the tough gets creative. Now, if I am to arrange the crates in a fashion like this, maybe put this box right here, and then this box over by this other box, it could pass for a house.
Okay. What about props?
They gotta have some lying around backstage. Go see what they have.
Good idea. I'll take a look right now.
And I'll check the costume shops. One of them's got to have miners' hats.
And I suppose you're going to tell me that there's no orchestra?
Sure there is, Frankie. You're our orchestra. You and that laptop there.
Well, Jules sent me the backing tracks yesterday. I guess I can play those.
That'll be perfect.
There's just one thing.
Uh-oh. The 4 most ominous words in the English language.
No, it's nothing really. Just my laptop's been acting up a little bit lately, and the music player app's kind of starting and stopping on its own.
Well, you'd better keep an eye on that then. We can't afford to have the show ruined by a hyperactive laptop.
Absolutely. So, where do you want me to set up?
Oh, right. You can set up on that table! Right there.
Will do, boss.
It feels good to be in the theater again, doesn't it, darling?
Indeed it does, my dear. And smell that glorious air. What an intoxicating blend of grease paint and nervous sweat.
The grease paint is the theater. The nervous sweat is... me.
Feeling a bit apprehensive, are we? It's all right, darling. I'm sure once we start rehearsing, the old confidence will return.
My confidence isn't the issue, it's the performance. The show has been moved to today.
Excuse me, old boy, but my hearing must be failing. I could have sworn you said the show was today.
I did. At noon.
Have you gone mad? We can't put together an entire show in 2 hours?
Can't we at least postpone the performance until tomorrow?
Not unless you want to perform under a pile of rubble. They're demolishing the building then.
Oh dear, that does seem awfully drastic.
Is the show that bad?
No. They're not demolishing the building because of the show. They're demolishing the building because... Well, I don't know why they're demolishing the building, but the show's got nothing to do with it.
Sure.
Whatever you have to tell yourself.
Let's just run through your duet, shall we? I assume you've had time to look over your music.
More than looked over it, my dear boy. I've been singing it night and day for weeks, so that it would become a part of my very soul, as familiar to me as my name, or the beat of my own heart.
If there's one thing we've learned from our 40 years in the theater, it is to always be prepared.
Good, okay. Now remember, Glenda, you are the mayor of a small yet prosperous Arizona town. And Bernard, you are the evil copper baron that she falls in love with.
We're ready when you are.
What about you, Frankie?
Never been readier.
All right, this little town of mine from the top. Elliot, please. He almost gave me my 3rd coronary.
Sorry, Cameron. It's just that we've made a few tweaks to the lyrics.
What?
Here.
try this version.
Wait a minute. It takes a pillage? That doesn't sound like something a small-town mayor would sing.
Oh! Right. She's a pirate in the Caribbean now.
And the evil copper baron?
Morally ambiguous space alien.
This isn't a tweak to the lyrics. It's a complete reconception of the musical.
Yeah, well, we thought it needed spicing up. Oh, and we changed the title too. We're calling it Invasion of the Booty Snatchers.
You might want to reconsider that, darling.
Are you seriously expecting us to relearn all of our songs in 2 hours?
Well, it's more like an hour and 50 minutes now, but yeah. Look, I know it's asking a lot, but I have every confidence a trio of Broadway veterans such as yourselves will have no problems adjusting. Break a leg.
I'd like to break his legs.
Oh, Cameron. Bernard and I will try our best, but we're gonna need some time to learn the new lyrics.
Oh, yeah, sure. Take as much time as you need. But keep it under 5 minutes. Who am I kidding? They're not gonna keep it under 5 minutes.
Your Twizzlers, sir.
Oh, why, thank you. You know, you might just be the fastest Twizzler procurer I've ever had.
I appreciate the opportunity, sir, but, I was hoping to really assist you, seeing as I'm the assistant director.
I mean, but you are assisting. I can't even tell you how critical these Twizzlers are to my creative process.
Well, yes, sir, but, I was hoping to help you with other parts of your creative process. Like the directing part.
Phoebe.
Robin.
You need to work your way up in this business. Today, you're getting me Twizzlers, but someday, if you work really hard and dedicate yourself to learning every aspect of this craft, I might just let you get my caramel macchiatos.
Oh, I hope I can appreciate the opportunity, sir.
And stop calling me sir. My name is Cameron.
Yes, sir. Mr. Cameron, sir.
Hey, boss, can you come take a look at these files?
Sure.
Val, Taylor, Maddie, it's nice to see you guys.
Don't tell me you're in this show, too.
I just got the call yesterday. It's my first gig in months.
Ugh, mine too.
What about you, Blake? What have you been up to?
As a matter of fact, I was in a very important one act by an up-and-coming playwright.
Oh, off-Broadway?
More like off Broadway. Hey! No, seriously. This thing was so far from the Great White Way, they had to perform it on the East River.
Ooh, well, I hope I was able to stay afloat.
Very funny.
Yeah, it's been hard to find steady work recently.
I know, right? Ever since I moved to New York, it's been one bomb after the other.
It's really like the universe is trying to tell us something.
I'm just glad we got this gig.
Yeah, and just think, if this show goes to Broadway, we get to go with it.
Oh, fat chance of that. Have you even heard of the composing team?
What, you mean Lewis and Hornswoggle?
No, who are they?
A couple of Jonathan Larson wannabes out of NYU. Well, they had one musical off-Broadway last year. Barely lasted a week.
Oh, well, we all gotta start somewhere.
Who's the book writer?
This is a musical? Who cares?
You're right about that one.
Well, I hate to say it, guys, but this may be my last gig. If this show doesn't go to Broadway, I'm gonna have to give up on my dreams and move back to Iowa.
Yeah.
And admit my parents were right.
Double you.
Oh, this show has to go to Broadway. It just has to.
Miss Leroy! Oh, I must say you look as stunning in person as you do on the big screen.
Well, then you'd better get your eyes checked, Mr. Davies. Everyone knows I'm much more captivating in person. My rap.
Oh, well, I'm not really,
No comments from the help, please.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, is that who I think it is?
Well, that depends. Who do you think it is?
Yvonne Leroy, the movie star.
That's definitely her.
Is she in the show too?
Yes, of course. Didn't you hear? There was a big article about it in Variety. Apparently she's going for her EGOT.
EGOT. What's that?
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. She's already got an Oscar and an Emmy. A Tony would get her 3/4 of the way there.
But why this show? Why not something bigger?
Because her reputation precedes her. Nobody on Broadway wants to work with her.
Nobody but a couple of no-name writers desperate for some free publicity, of course.
Well, I'm just glad we went to work with an actor of such magnitude.
Yeah, just remember to keep it together around her, you guys.
That's right. After all, she's just an actor. Well, she's no better than any of us.
Yeah.
Everyone, I would like to introduce you to your new co-star.
Yvonne Leroy, movie star!
Way to keep it together, guys.
Hello, little people.
Oh, Miss Leroy, I just wanted to say what an honor it is to share the stage with you.
Of course it is.
I mean, I have looked up to you my whole life.
Oh, of course you have.
You are by far the most accomplished actor I have ever met.
Of course I am.
Can I call you Yvonne?
And why would you do that?
Well, you know, when we talk, backstage or after the show.
You won't need to worry about that, sweets. I guarantee you, we won't be speaking again.
Ooh. Wow. Maybe she is better than us.
Of course she is.
Everyone, listen up. I have a bit of bad news.
Oh, has the show been canceled?
Oh, I just knew the show was gonna be canceled. Every show I've been in has been canceled.
No, the show hasn't been canceled. Well, has the funding fallen through?
Oh, I just knew the funding would fall through. Every show I've been in, the funding fell through.
No, the funding hasn't fallen through.
Was the creative team wiped out by a meteorite?
I just knew the creative team would be wiped out by a meteorite. Every show I've ever been in, the creative team was wiped out by a meteorite.
What? No! The bad news is that the rehearsal time has been cut.
Oh.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, we can just work harder.
So how much rehearsal time do we have? Say 4 weeks?
Less.
Okay, so 2 weeks.
Less.
Are you trying to tell us that we have to learn all of our choreography and all of our songs in just 1 week?
No, I'm not telling you that at all.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
You have to learn it all in an hour and 50 minutes. The performance is at noon.
Excuse me?
They're all yours, Mr. Cameron, sir.
Impressive. All I've got to say is that there better be a good reason for moving the performance up.
Yeah, is the world coming to an end or something?
No, but the building is. It's being demolished tomorrow.
Okay, that's a pretty good reason.
Wait, how many songs are there?
Oh, let me check.
There are exactly 30 songs, 9 solos, 3 duets, and 18 ensemble numbers.
Okay, so there are 30 songs, so we have to run through them all in an hour and a half. That would be, wait, let me think. So 30 into an hour and a half, divide 3 and carry the half.
Add 12, multiplied by today's high temperature if it's Tuesday.
I've got it! 1.5 seconds per song!
And they say actors aren't good at math.
Actually, it works out to exactly 3 minutes per song.
Oh, well then we have all the time in the world.
Sure, we just have to sing each song perfectly. The first time we sing it,
Well, then we better get started. What's the first song? Here it is. It's an ensemble number titled "These Planks Were Made for Walking." And one for you.
And one for you.
Thank you.
And one for you.
Well, this looks
One for
like
you.
fun.
And one for you. And one for you.
Oh, what a great way to start the show.
I've got the track all ready to go, boss. All right, let's take it from the top.
Hello, good people. Hello.
Okay, this can't be happening.
Oh, but it is. My name is Hildy Grunschlager, and I'm here to save the day.
Oh, really? Are you an angel?
Well, people do say I'm very compassionate and caring, but I wouldn't exactly describe myself as an angel.
No, I mean, are you one of our potential investors? We're trying to raise money for a show?
No, I'm a historical preservationist.
I don't even know what that means.
It means I save important old buildings like this one from a wrecking ball.
Well, this building isn't getting a wrecking ball. They're gonna use dynamite.
Oh, well, then I can't help you.
What?
I always make jokes that way. Puns, riddles, wisecracks. You name it, I tell it. All of my friends say that's what makes me so likable.
Yeah, I think you need a new group of friends.
Anyways, I just dropped by to tell you that I filed an appeal of the demolition order for this building.
Oh, really? That's wonderful. Well, when do you know if it's been approved?
Well, the usual response time is about 3 weeks. But if I twist the right arms, I can get an answer in 2 weeks.
We don't have 2 weeks! The building is being demolished tomorrow!
Is it? Oh dear, that does change things.
What do you mean changes things? Can you stop the demolition or not?
Oh, please don't get mad at me. I just can't stand it when people are mad at me.
All right, fine, I'm not mad at you. Just please tell me you could do something to stop this demolition.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I will do everything in my power to fight this demolition. I'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court if I have to.
You might want to start with the mayor's office.
Mayor's office, right.
The exit is that way.
Oh, sorry.